again congratulating Harambee Stars for a feat worth celebrating. You didn't make it to the finals, but you made us proud and brought the nation together. I know me and you had a deal. Captain, you remember? We had a deal. And I was really, really looking forward to each and every one of you owning a home. It was really my prayer and wish. In fact, one friend of mine told me I was responsible for Harambee Stars' loss because I was absent at the field. And for a moment I thought maybe he was right. Maybe I should have been there in person and encourage these friends of mine to do their best. But I promise next time I will always be there so that we can do it together. So that we can do it together. And because you inspired the nation, you brought Kenya together. You brought people from across, counties and disciplines and workplaces together. And you made us very proud as a nation. And because we were holding an continental match or continental tournament for the first time in 40 years, it is understandable that we may not have been as ready as we should. But now that we have time, we must prepare for AFCON properly. We know AFCON is much more difficult, but we will be much more prepared this time round. And as I have said, we begin the journey to AFCON 2027 today. We prepare our teams from the bottom, from every village, from every corner of Kenya. And we have agreed on how we are going to work with FKF, the sports management body in Kenya, to make sure the football management body in Kenya to grow the team from the bottom up. And I want to encourage partners, sponsors, corporates who are here to work with us and work with FKF as we build the momentum towards 2027. We are going to commit public resources, but we know there is room and space and scope for corporates to also build in their resources. The concerns that we've had in the past is the governance around FKF. I can now tell the country that we have confidence. I know the current president very well, and I know my good friend Mariga very well. These two gentlemen, if they ever mess up, please report them to me. I know what to do with them. And I know they will not, because they are people of integrity, they are people of honor. So now I can confirm that we have a team that can help us navigate and manage the team, our football space, professionally with integrity. So I want to encourage us, the sponsors, the corporates, to now plug in. I'm going to convene a meeting again for us to discuss, because we also don't want to create confusion. I have told FKF to work with the ministry so that we have a proper program where corporates can be told and sponsors can know where can they plug in an organized manner so that we support the whole ecosystem from the bottom, so that we build the team as other countries have done. We have agreed that we are having a meeting next week. I will convene a meeting next week so that we can agree with our corporates and sponsors on how we are all of us going to take position in driving sports, especially football, in our country together, and to facilitate your participation in an organized, structured manner that will always give you benefit for the resources that you will invest in the sports space. Finally, to the boys in Harambee Stars, I know that you would have wanted to own a home, but I believe you still will have to own a home. This is how we are going to do it. Yeah? The two-bedroom house that we had agreed on under our current arrangement in affordable housing costs 2 million shillings. We are going to pay for you half that amount. We're going to pay for you 1 million shillings. You pay the other 1 million, or we will give you a mortgage you can pay over 20 years. And you're going to be paying something, like 2,000 or 3,000 every month. So it is affordable. Nasikia nyinyi vijana? And there is no room for exchanging the house with money. There is only the house. And as I told you, you will choose a house in a town you like. If you want it in Nairobi, if you want it in Mombasa, if you want it in Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, wherever, we are developing housing in every town. In fact, we are developing housing in 200 sites across Kenya. So you have an opportunity to choose which one. For the avoidance of doubt, maybe many people think that we are dishing out affordable houses. No, you pay. And we are going to pay the 1 million for these young people. And they will pay the other 1 million. Because we must be a country that is responsible. And everybody, there is no bending of rules. There is no free lunch. Maybe except this one. Unless somebody maybe stands somewhere and starts to charge people that, you had, there was no free lunch. This one is free. But, I know all the team has registered already, Mr. Captain, is that right? With Bomayangu. So go ahead, choose a two-bedroom house in any town of your choosing. Every team member here, we are going to pay for you 1 million shillings. You will pay the other 1 million, or we will give you a mortgage which you can pay for 20 years and pay a little every month. I think that is what I can do for you now, recognizing the kind of contribution that you made. I want to tell all our sportsmen and women, keep pushing the boundaries, keep breaking records, keep lifting the spirit of Kenya high. You have our support, you have our goodwill, you have our prayers, and the government of Kenya is going to stand right behind you. Thank you very much. Welcome to lunch.